228-207-5379. Mes chers, that's the Justin Wilson Fine Products. JustinWilson.com.
That is good. Southern wine that needs just a little bit of salt. You got to admit that's pretty. Oh, wait a minute. You know I forgot the most important thing? Yes. Oh, it's looking good. I guarantee that's a fine one. Ooh, boy. Hello there. I'm Justin Wilson. Back before I had a cooking show on television or had written my first cookbook, I told stories while I was giving talks as a safety engineer, which I was then and still am now. People seem to like my Cajun stories, which please me no end because I have always admired and respected the Cajun people I've known all my life. I'm one half Cajun myself. I made several albums of humorous Cajun stories. I believe I had as much fun making the album covers. On one, I rode a rocket. On another, I lassoed an alligator. You might have noticed that I like to tell stories while I'm cooking. Everybody needs to laugh at least once a day. It's good for the heart and probably the digestion too, I guarantee. The show you're about to see was made for Mississippi Educational TV 25 years ago. It's all about cooking a roast pig, and I guess you can tell from my hat that it's a Christmas show. That don't matter. You can cook this pig for some other special occasion too. Hi, y'all are. Joyeux Noël. That means Merry Christmas with you. This Christmas time, it takes a lot of good food to feed them Cajuns, I guarantee. So I invited this fella here to kind of help out. Now, when you want to cook a pig like this, it's not all that hard, but you got to be sure you pick the right kind of pig. Get one that the butcher will clean up real good for you like this one. And also, to get a white pig or a red pig. Try not to get a black one because you look like you need a shave all the time if you don't look out. Now, this one right here weighs between 10 and 12 pounds, and he'll feed just about that many people, maybe a little bit more, depending on who it is. Us Cajuns, you know, we eat a lot more than that. And, you know, we love to do things like this down where I live, and I never forgot last Christmas I got a friend who had a boy cheering that he sent to LUS. And he done mortgaged the farm and everything else to get him there. And when he sent him off there, he said, look, you can't brought yourself home because we ain't got no money. What you got to did is just stay there until you get through with school. He said, okay, Papa. Well, he stayed there until the Christmas holiday brought himself, and he sent a card home, said it cost me more money to stay here than if I brought myself home. And Papa said, well, it's okay with me. He wrote him back. They get somebody to wrote for him because he don't know how to wrote nothing. Well, everybody read that postcard in the whole neighborhood, you know, the whole community. And when Christmas time comes, Papa had told them all, and they roast a couple of great big hogs. Not like this, a great big, not a PIG hog, a great big hog. And everybody there. And then Papa greeted him, kissed him on both cheeks. Whoo, I'm glad for you to see me and all them kind of things. He said, son, I know you're so smart, you've been to LUS. What you learn? Oh, he said, Papa, don't talk like that. He been there just long enough to get embarrassed, you know. He said, look, son, what you been studying there? He said, well, I study algebra. He said, well, said something in algebra. He said, Papa, there ain't no way to said something in algebra. He said, you better said something in algebra, because if you don't, you ain't going to be able to go to LUS or someplace else, I guarantee. He said, okay, pi r square. And Papa said, look at that, been gone 4 months, don't know nothing yet. Everybody know pi r round, cornbread r square. Now, what I got to did right here, you know, you dress a pig by undressing him. And that's what I done did, done undress him. I want to clean him all good. This little pig is just as clean, he's just in real good shape. Now, we've sewed this pig up part of the way, and we're gonna sew him up some more of the way. Let me show you how we did that. We're gonna sew him up some more just as soon as I put some dressing in there. But first of all, before I did that, I want to put a little garlic on him. Ooh, boy, got it right here. This is the cause of twin beds, this garlic. Put a little clove under that arm. Put another little clove under that one right there. Getting this ham back here. Put that clove down in there. Put the clove over there. And I'm going to drop a clove in the cavity, body cavity, way up that way, and one way back this way, and that 6 clove of garlic is big enough for that little fella. Let me wipe him off again. I don't want him to look like that. Now, we're going to get back to him in just a minute. But what I got to did is make recipe for about this, a recipe for them dressing, how you call, for about a 10 or 12 pound